I wonder if that website still exists. I mean, obviously the Nintendo.com part does, but does the health and safety page still exist? Well, whatever. So, guys, I am facing a bit of a dilemma right now, and I kind of want you guys to give your thoughts on this and help me kind of make a decision here. Keyword is help. I mean, I don't want you to make a decision in this situation. I just kind of want your thoughts, and I can kind of base my decision on your thoughts. So, well, hold on. Before I explain what that dilemma is, I probably should go ahead and reintroduce this here stream. So, welcome back to the Final Fantasy V for Job Fiesta. This is a challenge run of Final Fantasy V, in which I am allowed to use only 4 out of the available 20-some-odd job classes in the game. This challenge run is to help support and give awareness towards Child's Play, which is a charity that provides hospitals with toys and video games for sick children. Because being stuck in the hospital is scary, especially if you are a kid. Having those toys and games would help them feel a little bit more at ease. If you are interested in donating to the cause, I of course have a link down below that you can click to donate, as well as a couple of links to get some more information on the charity as well as the challenge run. It is time for my Patreon shoutouts, and those shoutouts are going to Theo Vellum, Snow Kieran, Hideru, and a special thanks to my special sponsor, Lit Dragon. Now, quick recap. In the last stream, we destroyed a tower that was holding up a force field around Exdeath's castle over there. Exdeath, of course, being the main villain. We got the tower destroyed. In the process, some guy died, because he was sitting inside the generator while we were blowing up the antenna, instead of, waiting outside the generator where it was safe. So yeah, that was a thing. Another thing is we got ourselves a submarine now. That yellow submarine there. Now that we have this submarine, our dragon friend here is pretty much obsolete. That is unfortunate. It is nice that this game gives us a couple of dragons to fly around in, but you never get to fly around them very long before you don't have a use for them anymore. I mean, how do I word this? Anywhere the dragon can get to, so can the submarine? Something like that. And the submarine can get to places the dragon can't. So yeah, unfortunately our dragon friend is obsolete. So you might be wondering, why am I flying this dragon? So that I can point out that tower right there. That tower surrounded by mountains. We have no way to access it right now, and that tower is part of the dilemma. So let me explain. So, like I said, as part of this 4 Job Fiesta, I am allowed only 4 job classes. Technically 5th. I got the Time Mage as my 4th job class, and I applied for a 5th job, which at some point is going to completely replace my Time Mage. And the reason why I decided to go for a 5th job, I completely missed the submarine, is because, for all intents and purposes, although this is a challenge run, it is also a Let's Play. And one thing I like to do with my Let's Plays is try to show off as much of the games that I'm playing as I possibly can. I mean, I'm no completionist. I will not 100% a game if I don't feel like it is worth it. For example, the bestiary, it's not worth it. But everything else in this game, I have been trying to show off. I've been going after all the optional stuff that I am aware of, because I want to show it all off. And also because at some point, there's that 5th job that I applied for. and any number of the optional things that I have found could be useful for that 5th job. Now, in regards to that tower on the overworld, that tower that is completely surrounded by mountains and I have no way to access it, on top of that tower, there is going to be a summon. Now, at this point, this challenge run has not supplied me with a summoner. Now, my 5th job could be a summoner, but it also might not. And here's the thing, I'll be finding out what my 5th job is before I have access to that tower. And if it turns out that my 5th job is not going to be a summoner, question is, do I bother with that tower? Would it be worth going to even though the reward on top is not something I would be able to use? That is part of the dilemma. The other part is I do have the option of buying my way into a summoner. There is a page on the Job Fiesta website where if you don't like a job you've been given, you could have it replaced by donating a small amount of money to Child's Play. In the case of the summoner, I would be donating $4 and I could have my summoner. The thing of it is, that would almost certainly defeat the point of this being a challenge run. Especially considering the team I have is awesome, by the way. For all intents and purposes, my current team should absolutely suck. But it doesn't. This team is awesome. So awesome, in fact, that all you'd have to do is replace my monk with a summoner, and boom, we would have my ideal team. Instead, I'm in this situation where I'm going to be losing my time mate soon. That's kinda gonna suck. Unless it gets replaced with a summoner, but odds are that's not actually going to happen. At the very least, if I did buy my way into having a summoner, I would accept the loss of my time mage. I wouldn't actually replace my monk with a time mage. That's just a hypothetical situation. Still though, I'm not sure whether I want to do that, and that is the dilemma. Do I take the time, or not take the time, do I go for the replacement? Or do I just accept whatever I have? And if I go on without a summoner, do I take the time to go after the summon? In fact, there are 3 summons that I can get after I get my 5th job. And I just really want to be able to go after those and show off the quests at the very least, even if I can't use them. It's just that having a summoner to go after those summons, I'd feel a whole lot more justified going after them. So you guys can kind of give me your thoughts on that. Oh, by the way, speaking of summons, we are fighting one right now. This is Catoblepas. Some guy in some town mentioned that he wound up inside some mountains and there was this guy who did this eye thing. Yeah, that would be this guy. And once I defeat him, I'll be getting him as a summon. I mean, I might as well do this now. Like I said, I don't know whether I be getting a summoner or not, so it's worth getting it now just in case. The trick with this guy, of course, in case you can't tell, is every time you attack him, he turns one of us into stone. And I'd rather not go through all of my gold needles, so I'm focusing on just using my strongest attack. And some healing wouldn't hurt here and there. Also, poison helps. He does not counter poison. So, yay. By the way, I was explaining all that and I did not say hi to the person in chat. Hello there, Van Darun. I don't know if you are still here. My streaming program says that I have nobody watching. So if you stopped watching because I did not say hello to you... Oops. Oh well. We got Catoblepas now. It would be nice if I could have a chance to use him. But we'll see. Again, you guys can kind of give your own thoughts on that. Oh, you are still here. Well, okay. Then my streaming program is lying. Shame on you, streaming program. Also, we got a chocobo forest here. And it's a yellow chocobo. Where? This one's a female. We can't ride her. I know some people who would disagree with that statement, but... okay, we'll go with that. Catoblepas? Catoblepas. Cat... Are you sure it's not Catoblepas? Pronunciations are confusing. Also, for all intents and purposes, I should not be in this place right now, because... well, the monsters here are too strong. Well, maybe they aren't. There is a monster here that I can't cause damage to. Apparently those were not the monster. That's the monster. Can't cause damage to it, so it's like... nope. Alright, now that we got that taken care of, heal real quick, and we'll move on to our next destination, which is a town that is surrounded by monsters. I don't think I'll be able to find much in that town, but at the very least they will have new equipment, which will be useful. By the way, is anybody else surprised that our heroes can just drive this submarine without any training? Apparently it is really simple. I mean, it's only got 5 buttons. Alright, where do I want to go? This way. So there's a marker on the map that says there's a place down here. But there's not actually a place down here. Instead, that marker is letting you know that if you come here and rise up, you wind up inside a lake within some mountains. Actually, we're supposed to be coming here later. There's a forest right over there. Excuse me, I'm pointing out the forest. There's a forest right over here. But we have no way of actually getting into it right now. This place is very important though, and we might actually be coming here some point during this stream. But not right now. For now, we are interested in this town. The town of Moore. Where are you from? I can't believe you'd come all the way out here. Yep, there's some equipment. Legend has it that 500 years ago, they sealed something beautiful in the forest to the east. Well, as we all know, legends are always true. From desire oftentimes comes evil. Oh, that building. This building teases me. You cannot get to the door. Maybe eventually there will be a way to the door, but right now, can't get in there. And I'm fairly certain that something is in there. Wood sprites usually are too shy to show themselves, but if you peep into holes in tree trunks, they might talk to you. You know what? Let's go ahead and just talk to these people later. Because the information they're going to be giving us is important to the forest, and we can't go to the forest yet, so... yeah, we'll get that information later. At the very least, let's get that equipment. Tiger mask, Sage's miter, diamond armlet. Oh boy, certainly got some expensive stuff here. Bars can equip both the tiger mask and the Sage's miter. I'm not sure which is better, so let's experiment. Oh, he's got the gold hairpin, which has MP, so he probably won't want either. So though, let's see here. Defense goes up to 17. Or the Sage's Miter, defense of 14, and magic goes up. Well, the extra magic would be helpful, but I think I'm gonna stick with the gold hairpin for him. As for Lena, yeah, Sage's Miter is better. Alright. Ferris and Galuf. Defense and magic defense goes up. Strength goes down, but I'm not terribly concerned about that right now. I think we're at a point where I kind of want the defense. So yeah, I'll buy another tiger mask for Ferris. And then there's the other equipment. What you got here again? Diamond plate, luminous robe. I'm probably going to ignore the diamond arm. Hold on a sec. What? Hold on. Diamond armlet. A girl's best friend. Everybody can equip it. Are you trying to tell me something? Alright. Power armlet increases strength. Yeah, she kind of needs extra strength. Of a mantle, not unequipping those. These gloves, keeping that as well. So it's a question of whether I would want to get rid of the power armlet. I'll come to that later. First, let's go ahead and take a look at these other things. Diamond plate, luminous robe. And diamond plate, compared to Gaia gear, that's quite a drop in magic defense there. I don't like it. Luminous robe, though, everything goes up. So, heck yeah. In fact, how about for everybody else? Can you equip the luminous robe? No. Can you equip the luminous robe? No. Okay. So, we'll buy another luminous robe, because that's apparently really good. Luminous robe and luminous robe. Now power sash compared to diamond plate. Magic defense goes up, regular defense goes up, strength goes down a little. Is it worth it? These are the questions that I have when I am looking at equipment. It is also why I go through this all on camera, because I like it how games like this, there are advantages and disadvantages to equipment. It actually makes me think about what I want to equip, rather than, oh, new town. Alright, I'll just buy all your equipment and equip them, done. This actually has me thinking about what I am equipping, and I like that. Now, the Tiger Mask already lowered their attack a bit, so I'm not going to give him something else that lowers attack. So, go ahead and... Nah, I was about to sell it, but I'll keep it on hand just in case. Alright, next up, equipment shop. Oh, first I want to point out the magic shop. So, we got new magic here. The problem is, I can't use any of the new magic. These Aga spells, and like old as well as Reflect and Berserk. None of the job classes I have right now can use them. Those are for the high level mages, the white mages, the black mages. So that's unfortunate. Especially given that among those spells is Curaga. So as far as healing magic goes, I do not have the most powerful healing spell, and I won't, unless my 5th job is a white mage. If it turns out my 5th job is a white mage, hold on, I need to go to the equipment shop. If it turns out my 5th job is a white mage, I might accept that over the summoner, just so that I have the most powerful healing spells. Air knife. Knife infused with the power of wind. How good is it? Well, it's certainly a lot more powerful than the main Gosh, tell you that. Main Gosh has that thing going for it where it can block attacks, though, and that's definitely been proving useful. I might actually keep that. Dancing Dagger compared to Air Knife. The Dancing Dagger is proven useful. Ferris, I think it's high time you get rid of that Moonring Blade. And I'll buy another Air Knife just in case I need it later on. Like if I encounter undead enemies and the Dancing Dagger damages me because I try stealing MP from undead enemies. HP rather. And since you no longer have the long-range weapon, Ferris, you're back in the front row. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to our next destination.